I had a new idea, a new story thread.
Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I think I've got most of the shit here, right? I wonder if I can get that trauma pad. Oh, I should be able to. I think, unless I was doing the wrong thing. Okay.
The plot changes shape the world around me. This thread fit the scene.
There's something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. I had a new beat for the story. This thread would create something terrible in the city, but it's what the story needed.
Yo.
Yo, ow, that hurt.
So
I just hurt my knee.
how's it feel?
It feels like a hurt knee. It's nice, except for I can hear everything. And the neighbor, I met my neighbor beneath me already. Well, I introduced myself to her, and I was here earlier, and I was like, "Hey, um, I'm your new neighbor." She's like, "Oh, okay," and I was like, "So can you hear?" She goes, "Oh yeah," and just immediately started nodding. She goes, "Yeah, yeah." She's like, "It's fine, but as long as you're not like obnoxious." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna give you my number." See, I was like, because I was like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I fucking like to get fucking high and just laugh my ass off. But I was like, I like to play video games and like I can get kind of loud, so like, just text me if you're trying to sleep or something. So I've been like tiptoeing like everywhere. I know at some point I'm just not gonna care because I'm gonna be like, I pay rent, just want to walk around.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting on a blanket with my pillow against the wall and eating my dinner on top of Lonnie's like food container because it's like a foot and a half high. Because I don't have like people or anything. Living that college dorm life right now. I didn't know if you were gonna want to watch something with
Is,
me,
is there
or
something you want to watch?
I'm down to watch whatever. Do you want to watch some? Um, I was gonna say Arrested Development. What's it called?
It's Always Sunny?
It's Always Sunny. Yeah. Oh, it's starting to get robotic. Do I sound robotic?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like you kind of were like and like
Oh,
got robotic.
I'm not hearing it.
I'm just hoping. Fuck, this is so good. Alright. I literally didn't eat except for I woke up, I took my pills with some water, had full intentions of like grabbing an apple on my way out, didn't. And then when I got to work, we have like granola bars and all kinds of stuff. But I didn't get to work till like almost 2 p.m. I didn't have time to stop and eat. I was trying to rush to work because my boss was like, uh, hey, where are you? And I was like, I did not expect it to take this long. She made it sound like I was just going to show up. She was going to have me sign the lease and pay my thing and give me my keys after I go and turn on the utilities. I didn't realize there was going to be other people I'd have to wait for, like for them to help them. There's only 2 people in the office. Like it was just kind of hectic. So, anyways, I got to work and I was like, I'm gonna make up for the 4 hours that I missed. I'm gonna fucking bust my ass. So I rearranged like all of the vanities, reorganized it, sorted it out, made it look nice, cleared out a lot of junk that was in that area, and made it look neater so it feels more open. I took a video. I'm gonna show it to you. But like my coworker was like, "Go eat," and then we had a customer come in, and they were like an Arabic couple, and I was helping them do a consultation for like fucking an hour. Get done with that, and I was like, I might as well just wait till I leave. Like, I don't have time to like sit and eat lunch. Like, we have to clean up. Like, we leave in like 30 minutes. She was like, yeah, I guess, but just promise me you'll eat because I was like getting shaky. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll eat. But like, I immediately went next door, got some Chinese food, drove home, and now I'm getting to eat it. Just
Oh,
now.
wow.
I'm hungry. Surprisingly, I'm not hangry though.
I didn't
But
get to
yeah.
eat lunch today.
Why?
Well, I say that like I was prevented from doing it. I was just so busy. Um,
It's very typical for people with ADHD too.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like, especially if I'm like in the middle of something, it's very disruptive to not have the opportunity to finish it. So then I end up getting caught up, and then so yeah, or I end up getting
I'm listening.
you know what I mean.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at my carrot. Well, because I have the RGB light on, and it's like flexing between like all the colors or whatever, but I have it set to like more of like a blue teal section, and it's making my carrots look brown. And I was like, I'm gonna eat it, and it looked like it's like bloody and dirty, and it just tastes like a carrot because the colors make it look weird. Did you get off early today though?
Yeah, well, yes and no. Given that like the end of the day was earlier, it meant that I got off earlier, but I ended up working beyond like what was supposed to be the end of the day.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe make up with me a little bit more free time.
And so the big part of that was that like something had happened and I had tried to get to address it earlier, but I couldn't because of um all the other shit going on. So like it was like not until at the end of the day when I actually had an opportunity to try to address it, and it required doing some research. Um, and like once I actually had the opportunity to really pay attention to what I was doing, it was like really simple because they provide documentation online as far as like what I was looking for. Um,
Oh, good.
yeah, so it was really easy to at that point to, but then it was like I had to do it for like 3 accounts, and um, the way I did it initially wasn't tidy. Like it worked well enough, but it's basically like putting in rules, and I was like, the way that it works is like it'll be like I want to do something with emails based on like what the header looks like, and then you can do like there's ways of doing ands and ors and whatnot, and I forgot how to do ors, and so I just did extra rules, so I just condensed the rules down. Um, so yeah,
A little bit of a workaround,
yeah, pretty much.
and you do what you gotta do.
Um, all right, so so we're gonna watch something?
I'd like to because I'm eating and I just wanna. I've been going nonstop since like 9 this morning.
Okay.
No,
I'm
earlier than that.
I'm currently on um Alan Wake, so let me get to where I
Can
can
I watch you
say.
play?
Yeah.
Mm. Give me something to watch. Yeah, I didn't know if you were already doing something, so that's fine.
Oh, okay, then I can continue.
Oh,
What? What?
I don't want to tell you.
No, what?
My mom's on Minecraft.
Oh. I mean, you can play with your mom.
I don't want to. I just feel bad because I have not. I told her I was like, I don't want to play Minecraft. Like we just do the same shit, and she doesn't want to play any other games except for Minecraft. So she just plays it with my nephew.
I mean, Minecraft can be fun. You just, like, I feel like Minecraft is a game that is better if you're playing with somebody who is aligned with what you're trying to do.
Yeah, like, were you there when we all played?
I don't think so.
Because it was like me, Jacob, Ricky, Franklin. No, yeah, you weren't there, and then Anna played, and it was really fun. And then, I think we played for like 2 or 3 days, and Ricky was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna get off. Like, my girl wants to go play like in our world." And I was like, "All right, bye Ricky, bye Anna." And they went off to go do that, and then like never came back.
Is it,
And I was like,
who's
"You guys, are
Hannah?
we
Is
ever
that
gonna?"
Rick's girlfriend?
That's Rick's girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I didn't know if he had ever mentioned her name or not. But,
No.
and I don't know. They just never came back. And I was like, okay, fuck me. I guess I'll die. Oh my god, nourishment. I'm so hungry. Are you gonna start a shirt?
What's
Are you
that?
gonna go take Puck out? I was asking you multiple questions. I was like, are you gonna start your play? Are you gonna go take Puck
Oh,
out?
I'm streaming currently.
Oh, on a stream? Oh wait, I can't
I've
watch it.
been streaming, I think, the entirety of my playing this game, which means that I'll have a record of like all my progress online. I don't normally do that, but I was like, I want to do it for this so that like I actually will have a recording of me playing this game. I don't know what
I'm
am
gonna
I
make it so that nobody can stream my voice. Make my life way easier.
am I missing
Mm.
something? I'm like back where I started. So I don't know if I'm like doing the right thing. I'm gonna keep going though.
Am I able to watch you stream from the PlayStation?
I think you are. I don't know how easy it is to like
Get to that.
get to it. Like you can certainly do it through say like the YouTube app, but you should be able to do it where it's more directly through the PlayStation, which I think is truly what you're asking.
Let's see. I want to see if I can find Twitch.
Well, I'm on
Wait,
YouTube.
oh, you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I feel like Twitch is more important if you're like doing it seriously, you know?
I just like it because I like my username on there.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Also, for
That's
some reason, I feel like YouTube's like a little bit more personal. Whereas like Twitch is just like gamers.
well, that's true too. Like YouTube isn't really meant for gamers, and Twitch really is. Um,
How come you can stream on both?
what's that?
Mm. How come you can't stream on both?
Oh, I think. Well, if you're serious about Twitch, I'm pretty sure if you were to stream on both, that it'd probably get you banned.
Oh, okay. Let me think about that.
I know some streamers have like gotten in trouble or something, where they something with that, but I don't know how that really works out. Plotboard.
Mace is making eye contact with me while he takes a shit, and like the blue light is like in his face, so he looks like a fucking demon. Oh my god! Stop looking at me. Weird.
It complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel, so I have to go back to the collapsed tunnel. So my poster got shipped,
Hell yeah.
and it says expected delivery on the 29th, but I'm thinking there's a possibility it might get delivered this Friday or maybe
Really?
early next week. I don't know. Now I'm like,
Hell yeah.
I'm so worried I'm gonna get it and it's gonna have like creases on it or something. Like some dude got, I think I told you, got a signed poster and he's selling it for like really, it's really expensive and it's like, okay, but there's a huge fucking crease in it, dude. Like, let's be real here. It's not worth
Yeah.
that much anymore. I would be like having one of those like comic books or whatever. Like, have you seen? Oh, that's right. You haven't seen what's it called? Venture Brothers. And there's an episode of it where Hank has this like really old expensive comic and it just shows the comic diminishing in value as the episode progresses, but it's also out of order, like Tarantino or
Hmm.
Nolan, and so like when you start watching it, the value of the comic is whatever it is, and then like as you watch it changes. All right, let's see here.
I don't know how to mute your YouTube.
On PlayStation,
Yeah, how do I mute you?
I don't think you can because we're in a party. Like, because the broadcast is gonna just have all the audio. So if you don't hear anything, you would just have to turn down the game audio. And you can, well, and I know PS5 it'll let you do a mixture between like you can set a bar as far as like or a slider to favor either party audio
Yeah.
or app audio. Um, what you if you have a headset, what you might want to do, well, I think it'll let you do it. Well, no, I don't know. If you're able to split it, what I would do is like put the app audio out to your TV and then just turn your TV down. But I don't know if you're able to split it like that.
How do I make it so that you can't stream my audio? Because I'm in the audio share settings, and it says include microphone in audio,
Maybe I can turn that
include
off. Hold on.
microphone audio in video clips.
Let me.
Yeah, because there's such a delay. I'm hearing like the whole conversation like on repeat.
Alright, I turned off party audio.
Yes. Okay, let me go back to YouTube. Oh, hurt my finger.
I think this is. Oh shit.
What?
Uh, I may have just died.
You died?
It killed me like as soon as that sequence started. I thought we did actually pretty well in Fortnite last night.
Hell yeah.
Like we got the Crown Victory Royale like pretty quick, didn't we?
Yeah, I think wasn't that like first or second game?
Yeah, I think we lost the first game because I remember losing
I found would drive the story
the crown. Like we both lost the crown, and then the second game, it was like I think you let me pick up the crown, and so I
Mm-hmm.
got the second one because I got the first one the night before. I don't know where I'm supposed to go even.
There's such a delay that on your stream, all I can hear is me talking about audio share setting.
Oh
And then you just appeared from the screen. Yeah, this is like very delayed. I'm not even entirely sure that my hotspot is working the way it should be, or if I'm running on like backup data because it didn't input the data I paid for.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
what?
You were like, okay, I turned off party audio, and then I heard myself go, yes.
Oh, even after I turned off party audio,
Yes.
so you can still hear yourself, I guess.
I'm waiting to see. Yeah, I can hear myself.
That's hilarious. All right, hold on.
It's okay.
I think I'd have to end the broadcast and start it.
No,
Um,
you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm not gonna trip.
The tunnel was
I'm
open
just
now.
mindful of it.
I could get through.
I think you had the setting on your side too, though. I'm pretty sure.
Hmm. But that's in the settings, right?
It's
So I
somewhere
went to
on
settings.
your settings. It's probably in your party settings.
No. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. Party. It just says invite, adjust audio mix, chat audio. Go to party screen, leave party.
The dark presence. I had seen it before.
It might be in your settings. I don't know.
Oh, party
He's always
settings.
out there,
Oh.
hunting me.
Oh, wait a minute. Allow your voice to be shared. Do not allow. Nailed it.
There you go.
Wasn't that only for Ricky? Yeah, because Ricky was streaming and he's like, Chantel, share your voice so that Adam can hear you. Only.
Oh shit. I think this is the end of this section. This would be a good stopping point for me.
Like right now, you're like walking in between like poker notes and paper flying out of Alan.
Yeah, that's the summoning ritual, I guess. So that unblocks the tunnel. Is this me like coming onto the beach?
Found the murder site.
No, okay.
His heart was the key.
All right, now you're doing it.
Is that?
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
The only thing I didn't get was something to drink. I have like
She can hear
4 ounces
me.
of water. I'm just like, I'm gonna die.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place.
I just
Under
heard
Calder
myself
Lake.
go, did you turn up party audio? And then I heard myself go, yes.
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home.
I can't tell if that's like
Had the
us
woman in the vision
behind
helped
her.
me somehow?
That children. Three children. Yeah.
Something had
Yeah,
changed.
that is him
It
right
did?
right here, yeah.
You have a stupid
Before I
filter
lived with
on.
Alice, what was out there? Waiting for me.
Is that the FBC? Or is that something else? No, that wasn't the FBC because it's more monolithic. This music is so fucking chill.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I heard myself go, do not allow. And then like it cuts out.
Yeah. I really think that, and I would put this back to Alan Wake 1 is that they really should have done, unless I'm misremembering, they should have done it where like at the end of each section you just go back to the main menu and really do it like episodes. And I think that that's how they should do it here is like make me go back to the main menu and hit continue and then I pick up from this part. That's a penis.
What?
You'll see.
No.
Alright, what are you gonna say?
That's something that I like in control is like how it says body count is less than it's easy for me. I gave her stop she's my friend Chue. But it's like weird reading a book and you realize you're
You realize you're what?
I'm sorry, like I'm also
Who was
listening to you
writing who?
talking in the game about
Who was
what
writing this poem?
while
You?
Uh,
No.
and it just said end of part and you were like, is that the FBC? um
or is that the oldest house? That tower, you know?
oh
I don't think it is.
oh
Stepping into the murder site, stepping
no,
into
just
the
saying like
murder site, I felt
there's
it
like
hanging in the air.
context room or
The
whatever and
meaning,
it'll pop up on screen
the
and it's
violent
like
emotion
when
of
you're
the
reading a
act,
book and you get
like
to
a
like
cloud of
page
wrath.
like chapter blah blah
Dead
blah
eyes
it's
of
like
the
it'll
victim
pop up
staring at something you
Yeah.
couldn't see, and yet
And
maybe
it's
the
also a point where you can
aware of
like
it.
put the book
Something
down.
that soaked into this place
yeah
on a molecular
and I
level,
never knew it was electric
overlapping
it was
with
just
your
music though
meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Martin Lee, taking you for a ride.
So what's
Crazy,
wild?
crazy.
I may have mentioned this. I don't know if you were watching when I talked about it. So that Alex Casey character, the character model is based off of Sam Lake, who's like the game. He's like maybe the designer or director. Like he's the main guy behind the game. But his voice, like the guy is actually from like Finland or Sweden or something like that, and he has a heavy accent. So there's like somebody who's and like he's also his scan was used as a character model in Death Stranding. And I think in both instances they used his the asset of his like scan, but they're like using other actors and voice actors or whatever other performers to actually do it, which is kind of wild. So like you hear him with that hard-boiled detective voice, and that's not Sam Lake, but the character model most definitely is. And then like Sam Lake as the creator of the game sounds like Alan Wake. And then there's the whole Tom Zane thing, which is just like a transposition of the consonants in Wake by like four characters each. It's just really wild. Oh, so I think this took me back to the beginning of the level.
and then you're like oh my god
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I think Twitch has a more reduced uh, lag time, latency. But I mean, I've just always done YouTube, and I'm not. I've done Twitch a few
Part of me
times
now
too.
wondered, our home in New York.
Um,
Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I remember that
towers on the other side of the plaza. Okay. That's Parliament Tower. So it's definitely not the oldest house. It's that building right there.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
I can hear a phone.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
We would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait. Hello?
Oh, okay. Alright, so I know what's going on now. Are you still there?
Yeah, I see him. He said shit. He's on the phone. Like, how far behind am I?
Oh, had you like paused or something at some point?
I left the stream and got on my phone. And now I'm like going through it.
Okay. Well, so like he mentioned that Scratch is able to come out, and so what that like I think with what we just saw, it's an indication that like Scratch is the one who made it out of the lake and not Alan. But there's also a lot of like arguments about like if Alan's actually able to manifest stuff in reality or whatever, and to me it's like, well, if Scratch is able to get out, then that would be evidence that like the dark place can manifest it.
Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
So, IRL, what are you doing here? Like, in game.
I just got in the elevator and I'm going up.
And you just push a button and doors will open.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean like I'm the door right now the door's just open. Red text, that's scary.
Doors open
Alice's
now.
photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Alice! Alice!
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
So you're not hearing
This symbol wasn't here before.
the game play.
Oh, can you not hear it at all?
No, I have it muted so that you don't hear yourself.
Okay.
This is video camera. No memory card inside.
Well, I can quit.
Oh no, I was like checking out the details. I like the details that they put into like the leather looks shiny on that couch. Like, oh, I really like it when games take the time.
Yeah. Well, and it's what's crazy is the difference between Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2.
And like,
I mean, Alan Wake and Control, the difference there, like they really just stepped up.
like everything you shine your light on casts a shadow. It's fucking awesome.
Alice's memory card.
I like my stream sound quality. So like normally you're like 1080p coming through.
Right.
And on here you're like it says 140 4G.
When I was younger,
Yeah, so like the multimedia part of this where they're using like FMV,
I used to be
the live
fortunate enough
action
to live
video.
with an artist.
Mhm.
And then I met Alan. We had a good thing.
Oh look, there's the
We were
ball.
both dedicated by our
Oh my
creative
headshot.
ambitions.
Yeah.
The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. That gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. It brought out a meaner side of him, one I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong, and he was just gone.
He's been sticking the home theater
Drowned,
away.
allegedly.
No.
Did you see you like panning
Easy for
around?
people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes.
I was trying to see if I could point the flashlight at the screen.
About 6 years ago,
Look
I
at
was
the track
hearing
lighting
voices in the night. Typewriter keys clacking.
on the
Voices.
ceiling.
Oh,
Alan was back, haunting me.
I don't think I'm there yet. I'm not looking.
Then it got violent.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
It was Alan, and yet it was a monster.
I wish more people
He
did
always
that.
did have
Like
anger in
people don't
him.
understand how lighting affects the mood
Yeah.
in the theater. I see them.
I set up cameras
Hey.
around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into
I'm gonna
art.
go look.
My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition.
The light's weird. Like I can see
To
light
show
filtering
people
through glass on the floor.
Yeah, I know. That was what was
life
really
can be
weird.
much
And
darker than
it
it
was
seems.
matching the light flickering in the video.
Yeah.
So something's like kind of fucked up there. It shouldn't be quite like that.
Terrorize her. Why?
Yeah, this game is so fucking weird. Now it's live action again.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Look me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Did you just become Russell Crowe?
And so there's the idea of looping. And so that's physically part of the game, right? Like the thing that you commented on. Um, and then, oh man. This makes me think of trip hop. I don't know if it is. I think how people define it is kind of weird, but like I would think this would be trip hop. Yeah. Alright, should I stop now? I wonder if I'm switching to the FBI agent. If I am, I think it's a good part for me to stop.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
during Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the dark place by writing a novel, The Pages We've Been Finding, but your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the dark place to Bright Falls.
Yes. Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a forgotten dream.
It's from the first game. You get it at like the end of the game. Have you seen Twin Peaks?
Mr. Wake.
So apparently there's a lot of like crossover in terms of like influence. There's a love of coffee.
What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
You are the FBI.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
I think it's into that.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Oh shit.
writing that was blocked out.
So the blacked out is Mr. Scratch.
Well, like, blacked out part is Mr. Scratch is scratching it out.
I think so, and it's a lot of it's like a metaphor for like the beginning of Alan Wake is like he's experiencing writer's block, and but then it's like at what point is he even a real person? Is he being manifested by the dark place? Like there's a lot of questions, and there's not necessarily any answers yet.
And it makes me wonder because like the writing is blacked out and stuff like that. Like it wasn't control. Then it makes me think that the horror story is control.
Oh, Control is definitely like almost like Lovecraftian. Like it's like SCP stuff.
Keep trying.
SCP is like you go online and it's like a Wikipedia for
Oh, a movie.
no, it's like this weird like look it up online and there's all this stuff that's available and you can like it's like archives of all this. It's basically like what Control is, except Control is based on SCP.
Hmm.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah, yeah. You told me about that. It's like secure.
Secure, contain, protect, or something like that. Yeah, and that's kind of what's happening in Control. Yeah.
Right now, you're just putting up stuff on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out where it goes.
Which I mean, yeah, I don't quite understand it in the sense that like it seems pretty unnecessary. Now I'm gonna do profiling, and this is where I like, huh?
Sorry, I couldn't figure out why the cat was laying on my right, and I tried to push him away, but he's like sorry.
No, you're fine. Hold on. I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. What I was saying was, I think the profiling is where I think that Saga is contacting the Dark Presence or something. Or I don't know. Like there's something weird going on because it's Mr. Scratch. Um, so I think what's happening is the Dark Presence is like manifesting Mr. Scratch in order to manipulate what Wake is writing in order to try to get out. What happened was is at the end of the first game, Wake stopped the Dark Presence from getting out of the dark place at Lake Cauldron. And I think what it's figured out is that they can like edit what Wake's doing, and that's why it's Mr. Scratch. Because it's scratching out stuff and then rewriting it, and it's using that. Then it's like figured out. Oh well, okay. Since he stopped me from getting out, let me pivot and try something else. And so it's like using Mr. Scratch to try to get out. And the end of the first game, really, they tease heavily like the introduction of Mr. Scratch, and then there's like DLC for Control that very directly relates to Alan Wake. Um, and in fact, there's like gameplay elements from the first game that show up in Control in the AWE part. And like Jesse finds out about the FBC in the oldest house because Alan like writes her into like finding it so that she can find him. It's so fucking bizarre. Yeah, it's like it doesn't necessarily make sense. And that's the whole thing too. Is like ultimately you have to understand that we're playing a video game. So it's like that's where it's then ultimately you ask like, is he real? And it's like, well, no, this is a video game. All of it's fake. But it's again, it's that suspension of disbelief thing, which is like you're supposed to pretend like this could really be happening. So it it's just such a mind fuck. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. Thought I was charging my phone. That didn't happen. All right. But yeah, so like, and again, keep in mind that I didn't play the first Alan Wake until recently, and that came out in like 2010 or something like that. And then Control came out on PS4. I tried to play it, couldn't get into it, and then I played it on PS5. And the triggers and whatnot on the controller were enough to like pull me into the game. It was like one of the first games to kind of really take advantage of the PS5 hardware. Um,
Okay, if that's not the most country way to ask me some shit. Look at this.
did you send me some?
How about that? When was you wanting to do this? Like, are you just now watching this?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
At least, like, because it was the end of the bit, I was like, let's play Arkham. Fuck yeah, let's go with me.
I actually started listening to that again today on the way home from the grocery store. It's so good.
It really is.
I want to know what the baby in a high chair reference is. Like I know the David part, right? Like the Dennis David part.
But like, what if? Okay, but imagine like being a songwriter. Anything that occurs can become a song. So like,
That was him like just watching YouTube. That's what I'm saying. So what's the baby in a high chair reference? Like that's what I'm saying is I think
sitting at dinner and like somebody had a fucking kid in a high chair at the table.
maybe, yeah. Man, did I tell you I had wished that I had the Portal, the PlayStation Portal, when I was in the hotel? That would have been so cool. That's the like screen controller thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, so I could have
Would
like,
have been so much easier.
yeah. Um, I kind of want to get one, but like I don't. I'd probably. I don't know where. I don't think I'd use it at home really.
Same, but like
But like
realistically,
it's
if
basic.
you're out with your friends or something, you don't need it. But I mean, like if you're like out for work or something, like yeah.
It's just that like when I do travel, it would be handy. It's just there was. I feel like I used to travel more than I do now.
But you're gonna be going to like concerts a lot and stuff like that, right? Aren't you going to like Santa and then like to Tool
Well, so Tool is doing a 2024 leg at the beginning of the year, but I'm not. I don't. I kind of want to like not spend that much money right now. Um. So and it's like truly like it. What should have happened was I should have not gone to any of the shows on this leg, and I should have gone to the 2024 leg. But or I should really be going to both. But I don't have the energy to do it so soon. It would be like what, January? And there aren't a lot of good seats left, or they're like being resold for. What you can really do though is wait until the day of the concert, and people get desperate because nobody's buying the tickets, and then they sell them, and you know, what really sucks is you can't do like all the VIPs sold out at this point. Um, I don't know that the thing I said to my brother was like, I don't know how like it's hard to live up to that experience. And so I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to want to go without having like a front row experience again. Because that was like, it wasn't just the best concert experience, that was like a life experience,
Yeah.
you know?
You can't just not keep one upping yourself.
Well, and that's the other thing is it's like, no. Well, and that's what was like his reaction was like, no, like you'll be able to enjoy other concerts or whatever. You don't have to have the same kind of
Oh no.
whatever.
I did get kind of bummed for last time when he only invited you. I was like, oh, so I'm not gonna
Well, he
invite you.
invited other people too, but for obviously for whatever reason, you know. Oh, they're like, is that like the same person? That's crazy. Okay, I want to stop. I don't know if it's gonna save. I don't know where the save point is. All right, hold on. Let me see. Oh, it's over here. Hold on.
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him.
Is that blood? What the fuck? Okay, I saved. Oh shit. All right. Are we jump? Wait. Are we jumping over to the other party? Wait, what were we? Or oh, what were we talking about? Um. Oh, the whole like, yeah. So like, well, I mean, like, all right. So if Tool plays at the end of 2024 or they play in 2025, I definitely then want to see them again. But like, I just feel like I just spent a shit ton of money, and well, I'm going to Charlotte, in what, April? It's like Charlotte in April, Raleigh in, or what month is it? No, March, beginning of March, right?
Oh yeah, March 2nd.
Yeah. And then April I'm doing Santa, and then I think at that point, because I'm probably gonna rent a car to go to March. It's not really that far away. I'm feeling like I don't know if I want to trip acid going to Santa.
You're like, I'll only ever do acid at Tool.
It's not that. It's more of a like I don't know if I can like handle it body wise. Um, like I still feel like I'm recovering. You know. Uh, but yeah, it's like, and so Santa's gonna be like second row, and like I'm not sure what that's gonna be like. I'm hoping that my impression of what second row was like will be like I won't have as much room, but I'm pretty sure like I won't be having to stare over somebody's shoulders. So that'll be interesting. Man, so the fucked up thing then is like my brother-in-law keeps like, I think I told you. Alright, so yeah, hold on.